Back on here from the Joe. Sam Marchant bring you Blue Ribbons baseball all season long, right here on Blue Ribbons Media Network. Good news, Game 2 is underway. Alex Ames starting it off here for the A's. The tough news is Green Bay more than likely out of contention for that number 1 spot. We'll get starting lineups and all the things over to you as quickly as we can. A quick turnaround in between games. Very thankful to the crew on the field that has made that happen. It's a good mix of Ken Leo, a couple of the boys, and much of this staff, allowing the baseball players themselves to get a little bit of a break. Down behind 2 strikes is Ames here. Ball misses in the dirt. Walks and errors were the big miscues from the Blue Ribbons in Game 1. 5 errors it was. And unofficially it was 8 walks. Sal misses outside. And here is walk number 1. It's Nolan Sell on the mound here for the Blue Ribbons in the 48 jersey. Cello 1.13 ERA across 8 innings pitched. 5 strikeouts, 3 walks on the season. Chase Hanselman went yard his first at-bat of Game 1. Made it 2-0. The Blue Ribbons would never get to a point where they were winning that ball game. Brought it close, 7-7, but that was it. Pretty different lineup here for Green Bay. We'll get to that in a moment, but focusing on what's happening in front of us for the time being. Hanselman spoils off the ball high and inside. Much of the youngsters have gone home. Can't blame them, though, that is for sure. Ball misses down and away.
Mostly that one. That's it, I think. There's a lot of them, though. Greatest Showman? No, the Wolverine.
And Hanselman will get another look.
I don't know much about it, but it's one of those DC.
Scoreboard here at the Joe is down, so we don't have that assistance, but a ball in the dirt 3-2 pitch. Going full count. Due up next is Harry Stout. He's over at third base in Game 2. Held down first for Game 1. Runner goes. Doesn't matter, it's ball 4, so 2 walks to start this ball game. Stout steps in and takes a strike for the first pitch. Turns on a breaking ball, spoils it foul, ends up in the dugout of the A's. Now Sal's ahead 0-2. That one just spotted on the outside corner, not going to get the job done. A really close take. Stelt. There it goes. Strike 3 goes down looking. Got him on the basically same exact pitch. And that's out number 1 here for Sal and the Blue Ribbons.
I like that job.
Sal starting a deal here. Good news for the Blue Ribbons, they're swinging some hot bats. Bad news is the guy on the other side of the mound has another strike dropped in there on the outside corner is Jared Reclatus. 37 innings pitched, a 1.46 ERA, 52 strikeouts to 3 walks. Runner goes. Hagner going after him. Petazic picks it. No good. In with a stolen base is Alex Ames. He moves himself up to third. And now runners around the corners with 1 away. The ball's down. Good pick from Hagner. Unable to get it off in time, though, to cut down Ames. Breaking ball misses down and outside. And the 2-2 pitch coming here to Lash. Chopper up the middle, chance for a double play. Grossman steps on 2, on to first. Double play, Zachary Grossman cuts it there. The A's go scoreless in the top of the first. Down to the bottom, it's the leadoff man, Landon Lozier, swinging a hot bat back in the DH position. Sam Marchant, Blue Ribbons, Media Network, back here, bottom of the first, coming up next. Back in the DH spot here for the Blue Ribbons in Game 2. A stellar Game 1, including a big old fly out into right field. Landon Lozier, 35 jersey, getting a night off from defense in just that DH spot. Top of the order here for Green Bay. And blowing a fastball right by him for strike number 1 is Ray Gladys. And he turns on one, grounds it to the second baseman, on to one. Lozier doesn't drop the bat once more. And the 4-3 ground ball is out number 1. So Easton Arndt went to the Lacrosse Loggers. And Evan Chichanovsky is moving up to the Northwoods League with the Minot Hot Tots. He goes to EW Superior. So kind of out in that ball field. Blue takes a big swing at the first pitch. Lots of strikes being tossed in here. Easton Hurd, also a Lacrosse Logger out of the Northwoods League. Quinn Fallish, Wisconsin Rapid Raptors. So 4 moving up to the Northwoods League. And 4 guys that have made a big impact here for the Blue Ribbons this summer. Down on strikes. 1, 2, 3. It's another strikeout here for Ray Gladys. Green and blue goes down. They know they have a tough, tall task ahead of them. When you have better than 50 strikeouts and 3 walks, you are a pitcher who is not messing around too often. Another deal here. Schmidt spoils one foul. Almost nails our bat boy Eli. Coaches get out of the way, and Eli almost left over there stranded. Come on, Coach Gale. Give him some sauce. And there's a ball down on the outside corner. Schmidt chops one away. 1-2 the count. Eli goes chasing for the foul ball. And umpire makes sure that he gets back into some safe territory before Ray Gladys delivers. Breaking ball, no good. 2-2 the count. With how much all these guys move up to the Northwoods League and all the things, honestly surprised that hasn't happened here for Ray Gladys. Regardless, it's a ground out, 4-3 twice and a strikeout. That's 3 here in the first. Blue Ribbons go down in order. We go to the second. A quick moving first, Sam Marchant. Blue Ribbons baseball all season long right here on Blue Ribbons Media Network. Inside on the first pitch, delivered here in the top of the second. It's a hit batter. So leadoff man will reach once again, Nick Tenney. Jim Jurgensen, the beer batter here, as Tenney leaves the box on a hit by pitch. Jurgensen goes to Concordia out in Minnesota, I believe it is. Breaking ball, no good.
I never heard of such a thing until we started on
And this one's spoiled away.
Yeah.
Down on strikes, that's a K of the beer batter. Everybody is excited here in the Joe. The people that are left, good news. You got yourself a buy one, get one half off PBR. That means $3 for 2 beers. Head on over to the concession stand, and if you have not been following along here with the Blue Ribbons, last home game is this Thursday. 7:30 p.m. first pitch. The final game was canceled, so it is fan appreciation kind of mixed into Christmas in July. That is happening this Thursday. Come out to the ballpark, see a strikeout of the beer batter. Kids get to see Santa Claus. Doesn't get much better than that.
I think I want a beer, and then another beer, and then another beer.
Hudson Wagner. Swinging through strike number 2. Wagner behind here to sell. A little bit of a rough start. Couple of walks, hit by pitch. But now he's rolling. Delivery. Swing through it. And 1-2 the count. 2-2.
Yeah, it's Tuesday. That's one of the top 7 best days of the week to drink.
Delivery here. In motion. Runner goes. Down. Throw is wide right. Skips away. And it's spoiled all the way to shortstop. Steinbecker. Excuse me. Schmidt was over there. Grossman helping cover. And Hagner's throw ends up where Schmidt came from. He was replaced. Nick Tenney goes first to third. And just one away here. The A's potential. You know it's not going to cause them potential? Strikeout looking. That's the second one here for Sell. Gonna go toe-to-toe here with Rapella. 3 strikeouts so far through this one. Sell not afraid to put it on. 2-way, Cal Casper is up to bat. Pass ball, Hagner to the backstop. Tenney does the job himself, works them all the way around the bases, and after the hit by pitch, he comes around to kick Sell in the butt. That's the first run here for the A's.
PBS didn't have that, huh?
Bases cleared. And a 1-0 count to Casper. Breaking ball, really good there from Sell. Catches the outside corner, 1-2 the count. Sell trying to finish the inning with 3 strikeouts. He has delivered well so far.
With the shiny glasses.
Spoiled away to the right side. Count gonna stay 1-2.
Oh, but, oh, that's right. Because they're only supposed
Delivery. Breaking ball just over the top of the zone. 2-2 the count. Looked like a good pitch, but not going down that easy.
How many pitches or how many minutes?
Delivery here from Sal. Inside. Another miss. He's been close a couple of times here, Sal. Same uniform combos on both sides. Ribbons, they have the red/maroon color. White lining down the side. Strikeout goes through it. Sal 1-2-3 after the hit by pitch, but Tenney comes around to score. That gives Sheboygan a 1-0 lead here through an inning and a half. See if the Green Bay Blue Ribbons can respond. Sam Marchant bringing you Green Bay Blue Ribbons baseball all season long. We've got a game and a half. Well, let's say 2 games at this point now until the summer with the Blue Ribbons is over. We'll go to the break. We'll be back bottom of the second right here on Green Bay Blue Ribbons Media Network.
no, there's not.
And what? We're talking about
Red hot Zachary Grossman starts off the second inning here for the Blue Ribbons. Cranked a couple of home runs in game 1. Brought it within a run in the bottom of the 7th, 10-9, but that would be the final as Green Bay would then go down in order. Grossman spoils it foul right back towards us. Just dominating the zone right now is the tall right-hander. Grossman sends one into the 6 hole. Cross the mound, long throw, and yep, got it in time. A good play there from the shortstop Haas. Took a long time to have a call from the first base umpire. Grossman, good wheels, just hit it a little bit too hard. And all the way across the infield, able to make the play. James Bornick, the final out of game 1. Into the box, playing first base here for the Blue Ribbons. Lineup here is Landon Lozier, the DH, Braden Plew out in left, Dawson Schmidt at short, Grossman, cleanup hitter at second base, as Bornick spoils this one right side foul. Bornick's in the 5 spot at first. Noah Robinson out in right field. He's on deck. Bornick hits it well. Ranging back on it, second baseman Wagner can't make the play. Ames playing deep out in center field. The wind's kind of died down a little bit, but still blowing well. And James Bornick gets the first single here. He's on first, brings up Noah Robinson out in right field like we were saying. Then at third base is Patazik in the 7 spot. Colton Hagner, the catcher, in the 8 spot. And out in center field, Mason Sequin rounding out the lineup. Robinson gets a hold of one. He can fly and takes a strike on the inside half of the plate. Swings through strike 2. Does Robinson. And behind 0-2. One away here for the Blue Ribbons in the bottom of the second. Trying to answer back. Robinson takes strike 3 on the outside corner. Not happy with that call, but he goes down looking. That's out number 2 here for the Blue Ribbons. And another strikeout, the second here for Rick Latus. Him and Sell are going to go strikeout for strikeout at this rate. Out number 2 in the inning, Jake Patazik. It's going to be up to him if he extends this inning and gives Bornick an opportunity to tie the game up. Patazik, spoil it left side. Strike here.
Like sometimes they just run. Like he used to tell us that softball. Like, if you swing on 3rd strike, just run. That's good advice.
Delivery inside at the knees. Strike 2 looking.
Not very good. I don't like. I had to make myself quit doing it. Like watch my hit and see where it went. You're supposed to know where things go. Yeah. Wow. Look at that.
Reclatus, strike 3. It's a backward K, 3 of them here for the A's ace. He's thrown 23 pitches. 20 of them have been strikes, and Green Bay has just 1 hit to their name. They trail 1-0 after 2 innings. We're going all 7 here on Green Bay Blue Ribbons Media Network. Top of the 3rd, coming up next. Your Ribbons trail 1-0. Sam Marchant, Blue Ribbons Media Network. Let's do it. The 9-hole hitter, George Haas, playing short here for the A's in game 2. We'll lead off the top of the 3rd. Delivery from Sell. It's a breaking ball and a strike on the outside corner. And another one in there for a strike. Chopper. Schmidt in on it. A tough play. One hand. Bornick stretch. Yes, they got him. Good play. Dawson Schmidt coming in from right field. And now he has the opportunity to play some shortstop. The ever versatile, that's what we call him, Dawson Schmidt. That's about as tough of a play as he gets. And he just sent a ball over to first base that probably shouldn't have been an out. Instead, it's a 6-3 for out number 1. Top of the lineup, Alex Ames, the center fielder. In the 6 jersey, Ames donning pretty close to a 500 on-base percentage. He's been walked 3 times today, reached on an error 3 times as well. Has yet to not reach base. Swings through strike number 1. Ames sends a ball sky high. Sequin racing over, won't get there, cuts it off. There's going to be a play at second base. One hops in there, and Ames a stand-up double. First time he's been able to put a good swing on it, and it's a double for Ames. Brings up Chase Hanselman. 5 RBIs in game 1. Takes a ball high, doesn't land. Sal delivery with a man on second. Breaking ball. Fouled off.
Well, no, it's not. I put your pillows down there, but your sheets.
Delivery from Sell. Breaking ball misses. Hanselman has to duck out of the way.
What do you mean? What about my sheets?
Like the top sheet.
Yeah.
Throw your comforter on and call it.
The top sheet's also right there.
Oh, you guys are right out to tuck it in.
Oh my God! I don't tuck it in. I just.
Ames a short lead off second base. Gets the secondary, and the breaking ball misses low and away.
I mean, this is how.
Sell pulling on it a little bit too much at this point.
There was a little bit like if you went.
You tucked it one night, but I haven't tucked it
too
any
short,
of the other
was
nights.
it?
No. And it didn't really do a lot, I guess. I haven't noticed it not being tucked, I guess.
Oh, seems like it would like go everywhere. You didn't have it tucked in.
Ball 4.
All night?
Runners on first and second. One away here for the Ravens. So in some trouble.
Yeah.
The double, but then that puts the force out back on at third base. Opportunity for a double play here with Stout running down the line. He's hanging on over at third base on the field. Drives one into right field. Back on it is Robinson. Over his head. Unable to make the catch. He's down in right field. Stout's into second base. A stand-up double and a run will score. Ames all the way around. Robinson had it for a second, and then it skipped away from him. A good track out in right field, but another run here for the A's. And runners on second and third as Stout smokes the ball out into right field. Connor Lash with runners, both in scoring position.
Remember that one class I was in? This happened twice when I was in like.
Stout pulls the baseball, fastball misses low and away.
In high school, I was in that back classroom with the cats. There were like 3 of us, and He turned on that song, and he was like, "There's a whole."
Alstein gets someone warmed up out in the bullpen. Chopper right past the glove of Sell. Diving play, sliding on Grossman. A run is in on the ground out to the second baseman. A 4-3 ground out for Lash, but another RBI. And the A's keep adding to their run total. Not necessarily the position you want to be in if you're the Blue Ribbons, considering the guy on the other side has that sub-2 ERA. You're always saying there's a chance, absolutely. But different opportunities, different percentages of a chance. Green Bay has not fared well so far, but it's also only been 2 innings. Base hit over the glove of Patazik, trying to jump up and grab it. Into the glove of Plu out in left field. Another run is in, and it's a couple of big-time singles here for Tenney. He got the scoring started in the second, and now they broke open the third with a 3 spot. Jurgensen, beer batter, turns on one. That's down the right field line out by Robinson. Tenney, is he going to be sent? He'll be held up at third base. Brakes put on. And second and third, Jurgensen laced that ball down the line. It doesn't get hit much better than that. They are quickly getting to Sell here. As there has been 3 doubles hit in this inning. That's Hudson Wagner. Takes the ball on the inside. How do you slow down the Sheboygan offense? That's a big question mark. 7-6, the win that Green Bay holds over Sheboygan earlier this season. Came middle of last week. That breaking ball misses again. This is a team filled with guys who are going to blow up the stat sheet in terms of RBIs. Chopper, third base. Patazik, long throw across the infield. Bornick, stretch. That's out number 3 for the Blue Ribbons, but not before Sheboygan strikes first. They add on some more. 4-0. We go to the bottom of the third. Green Bay looking for a break. Sam Marchant. Blue Ribbons Media Network. We'll be back trying to get something going. It'll be 8-9 top due up here for Green Bay. Colton Hagner, Mason Sequin, and the Loge Nose, Landon Lozier. Stay tuned. We'll find out. coming out of the break like a crazy train. Colton Hagner, the catcher, in the 8th spot, wearing the 34 jersey, will lead it off. Hagner been with Blue Ribbons on and off here at the end of the season while they have searched for a guy to hold it down behind the dish. You're never going to guess it, but his batting average ends in a little 6'7", 167 for Hagner. And takes a ball on the outside corner of the plate. Just the 4th ball that has come out of the hands of the A's. Recoletis. And Hagner drives the ball out in the right field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Should be extra bases. Hagner turning on the Jets. He's going to head into second base. Belly flop slide. Safe. He's got it. 167 batting average, no more. 3rd game here with the Blue Ribbons, and he puts a stamp on it to start the 3rd inning. That brings up Mason Sequin. You know you're going to get a lot of strikes, so you better go up here swinging. That's the thing I got to say. The approach, don't wait for your pitch until he starts throwing balls and really mixing in the breaking ball. A lot of times he's going first pitch fastball. Do what you have to and drop it in there. That's 2 of them that Sequin is now watched. 0-2 the count to Mason Sequin, man on second. Not a ton of speed for Hagner, so he'll stay close to second, get a secondary lead. Breaking ball just misses on the outside corner of the plate. Sequin got a little bit lucky there on that call. He's called it here often, has the home plate umpire. Swinging through, strike 3, another K for the hefty righty.
Number 35.
Out number 1. That brings top of the lineup Landon Lozier, grounded out to second base his last time up. Lozier not afraid to swing the bat. He gives a good look. Right back and dealing here. Turn on it. Hey, just foul.
It goes too fast, I can't find it.
Lozier, pitch number 2 is down, so a couple more balls thrown this inning here than we've seen in the first couple.
Neapolitan flavored, of course. Neapolitan flavored Italian ice. Oh, yeah.
Hagner being held on second base. Lozier takes one that almost clips him at the ankles. Command issues quite literally not a problem here for Recoletis. Hasn't allowed a home run. It's only 6 earned runs of 13 that he's allowed. 3-0 with 1 save in 37 innings, 5 starts. All 3 wins have been complete games. Delivery here, Lozier takes it on the outside corner. Thought that was ball 4, was going to head over to first base. Instead, he's going to have a full count. We're going strike here, so you got to be swinging the bat if you're Landon Lozier. Recoletis, his weakness, I would say, is strike 3 here on Lozier would be the fact that he does throw so many strikes. So with that being the case, you're going to go up there knowing that you're going to get a pitch to hit. And he's allowed 35 base hits, or 35 hits, I should say. No indicator on if they're base hits or not. In 37 innings, that was coming into today, he's allowed 2 hits here to the Ribbons. Blue will get a second look, trying to change the outcome from his last at-bat. Hagner currently being stranded on second base. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Green Bay 14-9, their record in Wisconsin State League play. Ball misses down and away, 2-1 the count. Swing a little bit long here from Braden Plouffe. I think Reclatus has sped up a couple of these hitters. Count goes 2-2. Plouffe just trying to punch home a run here for Green Bay. Be a full count. The 3-2 here to Braden Plouffe. Trying his best not to leave Wagner stranded at second base. Plouffe turns around. Gives a good word to the home plate umpire. A little bit of friendly fire, friendly banter happening. He went down looking. That's strike 3 here in this ball game, and Plouffe being sent back to first base dugout. They're walking and talking. Coach Holstein getting a little pep in his step as he heads over there. Just telling Braden, hey, we're good. Good composure there from the home plate umpire. Plouffe will stay in this game. And 3 straight strikeouts. That time it's backwards. Braden Plouffe, a couple of Ks in this one. Pretty close to halfway through this ball game. Top of the 4th coming. Sam Marchant, Blue Ribbons Media Network. We're bringing you Blue Ribbons baseball all season long, although that season winding down here quickly. Ain't it fun being here at the ballpark? A lot better when the weather's nice. It's a chilly evening, honestly. I'm sure, like most folks, your air conditioner or some sort of fan has been circulating for much of the last couple of weeks. finally get a chilly evening, and I'm not at home to turn off the air conditioner. High fly ball out into center field. Cal Casper. Underneath it is Sequin. Casper retired. He'll just take a jog right around the infield and head back to the third base side. Out number 1. George Haas, the second guy due up here against Sell. See how long the leash goes here for Sell. Ribbons trail 4-0. They've gotten a couple of hits, but haven't been able to break through against Rick Liadis. Sell done a good job so far. Just had a tough third inning. Up until that point, the only run that scored was a Tenney hit by pitch. He came around to score after he stole second and third. Then a pass ball allowed him to touch 4. Strike zone been pretty good here tonight from both home plate umpires. Tight zone at times. That's a close pitch on the outside corner. Umpiring not the easiest gig in the world. Sell delivery. Check swing. Did he go on it? Yes, he did. 2-2 the count here to Haas. The breaking ball in the dirt. Sell got it to land that time, and Haas just could not hold the swing. A funny story about check swings. Umpiring a couple weekends ago. Ball misses high. Full count here to Haas with 1 away. Umpiring 10U softball. And I was told by a coach that he teaches his kids how to check their swing at 10 years old. Now, if you could have seen my actual reaction, ball 4 here on the outside, you could have seen my actual reaction to that statement as a softball coach, player my entire life, like all the things. It doesn't really matter what I do. I was baffled. Then you come here and you have, these guys are playing college baseball. They are not able to check their swings to that ability. So it was pretty interesting. It was a pretty interesting take, I can't lie. Alex Ames top of the lineup here as Haas drew the walk. So man on first here, Ames ready to do some more damage. Chase Hanselman, Alex Ames, Harry Stelt, Jimmy Jurgensen all have more RBIs on the season than Green Bay's highest RBI total. Hanselman has 23. Ames coming into today 26. Stelt 29. Jurgensen 33. Jorgensen added another one earlier in this one after a little bit of a rough go in the first. But going back to that check swing comment, I also saw a video where they were talking about, they have ABS robot umpires. You can do the ABS challenge system, tap the top of the helmet, all the things. Maybe Braden Plew does that if we have that in the Wisconsin State League here at the Joe. He didn't agree with the pitch that was called to strike him out looking in the bottom half of the third. Regardless, they were talking about doing an ABS style check swing. Just don't know how legitimate that would be, because there's a certain angle that you have to see. Runner goes, Hagner down to second base, throw is wide right once again. He has been offline to the right on all 3 tosses. Couple down into second base and one over to third, and they've all pulled right side. A little frustration there from Hagner.
That sounds like, that's another song.
And Hanselman up now here after Ames went down on strike. It would have been a strike him out, throw him out, double play. Honestly, the throw from Hagner was offline, was skeptical it wasn't going to go into center field, that I didn't even realize what was happening elsewhere. Out number 2 here for the Blue Ribbons. Single into center. Hanselman being waved around. Cut off. Throw the plate. Not gonna happen. Warnick wouldn't get there. And an entire uniform covered in dirt for George Hoff. He is covered head to toe in dirt. Just tosses the helmet. He is gonna need some water. Everybody over there for the A's is just joking around with him, laughing. He got a face full of it. They're going to get him some water and wash off the face. His manager, Tim Moyer, giving him some knuckles up. Sheboygan working to claim the Wisconsin State League title. They're in a tie here with Lombard, but they still play Lombard. Not saying that they play each other, but they still play, as in Lombard still plays. So a doubleheader sweep here for the A's would be best case scenario. Obviously, Green Bay, you still want to take one. 5-0 the lead here for Sheboygan through 3 2/3. Stout smacks one into center. Sequin, a little bit of a wheel route. He's going to have another double as Stout racing into second, and they're going to send 4. Ball gets caught up here from Dawson Schmidt. Stout stand-up double. Scoring all the way around from first is Chase Hanselman. 6-0 the lead over the Blue Ribbons. Tanner Alstein out of his crouch over at the top step of the dugout, and he's going to have a word with his infield. Green Bay has committed some costly errors here tonight. Just misplayed balls, some interesting routes, a lot of things. Sell's night is done. He gives up 6. Only 5 earned, 4 walks, 5 strikeouts, allowed 6 hits. And the new arm is Lucky Paul. So we'll take a break for the pitching change. Due up next is Connor Lash. Couple of 4-3 groundouts. Sam Marchant, Green Bay Blue Ribbons. We'll be back for the final out of the 4th. Lucky Paul is on to deal. Connor Lash on to swing the bat here for Sheboygan. Stout over on second base. He's got his second double of the evening. Hit it to the deepest part of his ballpark. It kind of caves out there in center field, and Stout got a good hold of that piece. Talk about it, he's got his 10th double on the season.
Is it in the disco? It's at the disco.
He's up there with Jimmy Jurgensen and Chase Hanselman. Jurgensen 10 doubles as well. Hanselman at 12. Shattered bat and foul.
Wow.
Before we get a new opportunity, Connor Lash is going to need a new piece of lumber.
That hurt your knees?
That thing just split straight in half. Bornick chasing up. Thought he saw a couple extra pieces of wood. They say it's all clear. So Lash with stealth on second. Breaking ball misses outside Wagner. On the ground here, Dawson Schmidt fields it cleanly. High throw. Bornick comes off the bag, then replants for out number 3. Green Bay trails 6-0 here to the A's. Needing a little bit to get going. Due up, it's going to be pretty much the heart of the order. Dawson Schmidt, Zach Grossman, James Bornick, 3 guys that are swinging some hot bats here in the 4th. See what Green Bay can do. Sam Marchant, Blue Ribbons, Media Network. We'll be back on the other side of the 4th. Whether you feel like you're TNT Dynamite or not, Green Bay, what they need to do is get a couple of guys on base here. Blue Ribbons have faced a tough opponent in Sheboygan. They are 1-3 on the season and trailing 6-0 through 3.5. Schmidt, good piece of wood, but it's going to spoil foul. Only problem will be if it stays a little bit too fair. Nope. Hits the tent out in right field on the other side of the fence. All it is a long strike for Dawson Schmidt. This one struck well. Right side, trailing, and able to make a play on it is Hanselman out in right field. Tracks it down for out number 1 here and retired of Dawson Schmidt. That brings up Zach Grossman, ground out to short. A hard hit baseball that he almost beat out. Grossman strikes this ball well. Ames turns on it, looking back. Will he do it? Oh! Have yourself a day, Zachary Grossman.
Zachary Grossman. His third of the day, his fourth of the year.
Fourth of the season, third of Tuesday, July 21st. How about it, Zachary Grossman? Keep swinging that bat. That is exactly the statement you needed. 6-1.
Number 7,
The first home run that has been allowed here by Reclatus over the course of the season. 40 innings pitched, and just the first time someone's taken him deep. None other than a red-hot Zachary Grossman. Then it's plunked. Bornick takes a good one. Good news is James Bornick works for a medical orthopedic doctor's office. Not too happy, though, about being plunked. I don't think anybody ever would be. He takes his time over to first base. Second time Bornick has reached here in this game. Robinson fouls back. Pitch number 1 with Bornick on first. Ground ball. Second, Wagner to Haas over to first. There'll be no throw, and Bornick just takes off running straight through second base.
number 3, Jake Patazzi.
Two away, and another first pitch strike here to Patazik. Robinson, the fielder's choice. He's on first base. Patazik, he does not move in that batter's box. Holds it firm. Robinson has speed, and Patazik laces a single into center, aims on it. Robinson will slow up around second base, and 2 are on.
Number 34,
Colton Wagner will follow up the single from Jake Patazik here with 2 outs. He doubled in his first plate appearance in the 3rd inning and takes a ball on the outside corner of the plate. That was a close one. But he had a breaking ball as opposed to the fastball that has been characteristic.
We did it with her sometimes.
Laces it past the diving shortstop. Hagner has a single at least, or runs to score in Robinson. Hold up at third base is Patazik, and Hagner, he's got an RBI single. Ribbons chipping away. It's 6-2. Some good 2-out hitting here for the Blue Ribbons. Bottom of the lineup, Mason Sequin before it rolls back over to the top. Green Bay in a similar situation in Game 1. They were down 6-1. That's when Zachary Grossman hit his home run. This time he opens the scoring. And a breaking ball in there for strike 1. Runners on the corners. 2 away, 0-1 the count.
What was that exercise class you used to go to?
Back pick to first base. Egner's in there with a head first slide. Pitch was a strike, so it's 0-2.
Not jazzercise. As soon as she says it, I'll be like, you really do know it, right?
I'm just waiting for you to get it.
Sequin went down on strikes his first time up. Takes a breaking ball.
Well, when it was on
A little bit of off-speed work on that breaking ball. It's pretty nasty.
Oh, I know. The hula.
They had a bunch of little ching-chings.
And swinging through, it's strike number 3 here. Jared Recolletis, he is absolutely dealing. University Wisconsin-Milwaukee baseball alum. 2019 senior, so Recolletis a few years removed from college ball from Sheboygan, Wisconsin. As the end of the 4th comes here. Finished 9-5 in 20 games, was second team all-conference in the Horizon in 2019. In 2018, he was Horizon League all-tournament team. So nothing surprising here from Recolletis, a former D1 baseball player, pitcher, 6'3" by the time he finished his senior year. Came out of Sheboygan South High School, so staying near and dear to Sheboygan no matter what. Lucky Paul will be on here for the top of the 5th. Sam Marchant, Blue Ribbons Media Network. We're going to take a short break, get a drink of water, and we'll be back just on the other side at 10:30 here when we got a ball game. Don't blink, this game is moving pretty fast. We are a little over an hour and 15 minutes into this one. Top of the 5th already here. Lucky Paul on to deliver a breaking ball in there for a strike. It's a good pitch. Nick Tenney steps in. That breaking ball too high, and the count even, 1 apiece. Tenney singled last time he saw a plate appearance, and Garrett Brown in there. Does he have a catch? Yes, he does. Dropped his sunglasses or something of the sorts, came flying out. But the new second baseman, Garrett Brown, replacing Zachary Grossman, his night will be done. I don't think Coach Alstein wanted to give him an opportunity to ruin the hot streak he's on. Garrett Brown in there, ranges over at second base, catches the line drive. That brings up Jimmy Jurgensen. Jurgensen swung through strike 1 and takes ball 1.
I don't know.
There might be a light over there.
Just get in and take what you want. Leave it on counter.
Ball 2.
Stop.
Down and away.
Warming you up.
It's not, it's irritating.
Recolletis had a stellar senior campaign. We were talking about 3-5 in 20 appearances, strictly because of the amount of games he showed up in. But his freshman year, 2.02 ERA, and the ERA only grew, 5.05 career ERA. and now here with the A's has been an absolute ace since his days have finished in Milwaukee. Hasn't really reached too far from home, though, being a Sheboygan native. Milwaukee about an hour south of Sheboygan, and being from the south side, probably a little bit closer. Jurgensen, chopper, Bornick fields it, Paul over there to cover, and beats the foot race, retires Jurgensen. It's a 3-1 putout. Good coverage from Lucky Paul, good pick move over there of the baseball from James Bornick. 2 are retired. Hudson Wagner fouls it back. And Brett Whiffen will jog over, steal the baseball from behind home plate. Paul on the outside misses. 1-1 the count here. Trying to avoid having a runner on. Delivery high. 2-1 the count goes. One thing's for sure, Tim Moyer has done a really good job constructing this ball club with the Sheboygan A's. They have given a really good team here in the Blue Ribbons a run for their money this season. Started off hot, then traveled to Sheboygan, lost the first game to them this season. Down on strikes is Wagner. And then it has been only able to sneak one. See if they can sneak two. Bottom of the 5th. Opportunities are limited here. Down to 9 outs of regular game time. 7-inning ball game. Game 2 of the doubleheader. Sam Marchant, Blue Ribbons Media Network, Landon Lozier, ready to lead things off here for Green Bay in their half of the 5th. Lozier on into the box. The lefty will lead off the bottom of the 5th here for Green Bay, and you guessed it, take a strike. Landon was down in the count the last time he went yard.
Well, the one guy looks like Philip, and then the other
And turns on this baseball, sends it out in the corner. Off the wall, it's a one-hopper, hit it way too hard.
Okay.
Straight into the corner. Hanselman also playing extremely deep on the warning track out in right field. So Lozier just held to a single, but a good piece of hitting. Green Bay has hit the ball well, that's for sure. They just can't keep the defense up to the Sheboygan A's offense. Not necessarily the hitting, but the fumbled opportunities that have resulted in extra chances. Good teams, you give them an inch, they'll take a mile. You hear that way too often. I am notorious for saying that as a coach, and it's probably my least favorite thing to hear as a player. You lose a game because you handed it away on a silver platter, and you gave a good team one opportunity that they just piled on you. That's what happened to Green Bay in Game 1. Lozier just skips back to first base after the pickoff attempt. Braden Blue's gone down twice on strikes. He'll step back into the box. Swings through it, and the breaking ball got him. Plouffe had a long talk with home plate umpire walking off the field after striking out looking to end the third. Trying to get some revenge here. Delivery, fastball misses high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Strikeout number 7. That's the third of the game here for Braden Plouffe. And frustration mounting. He just can't figure it out here against Recleatus. Lozier still hanging out over at first base. Dawson Schmidt, and then Garrett Brown. Schmidt gets a hold of that baseball, sends it spoiling foul right side. Some action in the Blue Ribbons bullpen. And a strike on the outside half. 0-2 the count here to Dawson Schmidt. Breaking ball high. He hasn't been able to spot the breaking ball for a strike as well as he's been able to hit the fastball. Green Bay, pretty good discipline on that pitch when it's been high, but anything down, starting about the elbow, a little bit lower, has been a little bit difficult to catch up on. Schmidt just spoils that one enough to stay alive. 1-2 the count. Garrett Brown on deck. Who's on deck? Presented by CR Construction. Schmidt. Ball trailing right side. Lozier will come off as the catch made in foul territory for out number 2 on Schmidt, out by Hanselman in right field. Recleatus working for Bigler Sports. Serving as pitching coach and recruiting coordinator at Concordia, Wisconsin. Out of Wisconsin. Director of Player Development and Analytics at UWM while working with that pitching staff, while also playing from 2015 to 2019. Talk about having a stellar senior season and kind of keep it rolling. Tied a single game record with 15 strikeouts in a game and ended with 104 strikeouts, which is a season strikeout record. The more you know. Garrett Brown takes a ball. He's behind 1-2. Summer season coming to the end for everybody part of the Blue Ribbons. It's been a grind. Strike 3 here on Garrett Brown. And stranded over at first base is Landon Lozier after a leadoff single. Season coming to an end. Ball game coming to an end. Top of the 6th. Through 5, Green Bay trails 6-2 over Sheboygan. Sam Marchant here on Blue Ribbons Media Network. We'll be right back, bringing you 6th and 7th final innings here on a July 21st doubleheader with the Sheboygan A's. No time for messing around. Lucky Paul back on the mound. Ready to deal here to the right-hander. First pitch in there. It's high for a ball. Cal Casper been holding it down behind the plate for the A's and makes himself tiny. Spoils it. A long run out in right field from Robinson. Oh, we got it. New right fielder. Check on that. Robinson's day is done. And we're going to figure out who's out in right field. Lucky Paul, top of the 6th, has worked a good inning and spoiled into the gap. Casper, he's racing hard, turn around first, and then puts the brakes on. There's new blue ribbons all over this ball field. John Zemer's over at third base. Bornick still at first, Schmidt still at short. Garrett Brown second, John Zemer at third. Sawyer Larson, the new right fielder. He'll get this baseball. Casper gonna go first to third. A hot shot into third base. Tag, no, not in time. Skips away from Zemer. Paul is there to back it up, but standing up and jogging home is Cal Casper. 7-2 and a pair of singles get things rolling here for the A's. Top of the lineup, Alex Ames. Spoils it. Right side into the stands. And actually going to end up even further out of play. But ahead of strike is Lucky Paul. Ames does the same thing with pitch number 2. See if they'll try to get lucky through the end of this one. I think the action in the bullpen might have just been a little bit of messing around. Ames sends it into right. Larson's over there. Easy tag and advance to third base. Throw goes into second Schmidt will just take a nice toss over to Zemer, and Zemer will transfer the ball to Paul. Hanselman steps into the box against Paul, puts it on the ground. Dawson Schmidt ranges over, toss over to first base. That's out number 2. I think Schmidt thought maybe that was out number 3. He was jogging all the way in. And it's only out number 2. Sorry, Dawson. But the bases are cleared, and Hanselman pokes through another RBI. Stelp has a couple of doubles the last 2 times he's been to the plate. See what he can do in plate appearance number 4 here in game 2. Delivery's fouled, split right into Hagner, and Hagner takes it like a champ. Paul lines up, delivery. That ball's sent out into right field. Larson backtracking, able to camp out underneath it. So Stelp will likely end the evening with a couple of doubles and retired twice. Green Bay, bottom of the 6th, coming up here on Blue Ribbons Media Network. Sam Marchant.
Leading off the board, it's number 7, James Borden.
Gotta be one of my all-time favorite karaoke songs right here is the Boot Scootin' Boogie. You can't mess with it. Me and my twin sister, we can get down to some Boot Scootin' Boogie. Some out in the country past the city limit sign. You know, it's just, that one before he cheats, like you can't go wrong with a couple of those. Anyways, some action out in the Sheboygan A's bullpen. And James Bornick, a hot swing straight through the breaking ball this time. Would honestly be surprised if they don't let Rick Latus go all the way to the end of the line, but I've seen some crazier things. And we still have to remember it's summer baseball. Speaking of summer baseball, season coming to an end. I know I've talked about it quite a bit, mentioned it at times. Ball game coming to an end. Bornick laces a base hit into right field. Hanselman playing so deep. Bornick touches first before he even makes contact with the baseball. And Sawyer Larson just takes the bat and flips it after bat boy Eli going after to chase it. Now you hear from the dugout is, come on, Sawyer. It happens to the best of us. It happens to the best of us. It's like the bat dogs where you forget you have a bat dog for home games or whatever, and all of a sudden you're running out there, bat dog wants to get the baseball bat. And you've now tossed it and ruined his vibe. Larson spoils this one back. He's got a hoodie underneath that jersey. Never been the type of player to wear long sleeves. I wore long sleeves like once, twice in my college days. Prefer to just live in the elements. Maybe it would help me a little bit if I did wear long sleeves and wasn't getting myself in a position to be injured all the time. You never know. Got some good interaction here from A's fan on the broadcast. Top H 2005. Larson down on strikes.
Now that number 27, John.
And John Zemer will step up to the plate. Bornick trying to stay away from being stranded over at first base for the second time this evening. Ball misses outside. Haven't been too many of those, if we're going to be honest. And there's 2 in a row. I think what surprised me the most about Recleatus is the fact that he does throw so many strikes, and a lot of them coming via the fastball. He's just blowing it right by Guy Zemer. Fouls it back. They know it's coming, and they just can't figure it out. He's allowed 7 hits, has 10 strikeouts across 5 1/3 so far. 81 pitches, 60 of them have been in the zone or swung on. Did he go? Zemer doesn't think so. Maybe we need that robot check swing back in here. But it's a strike on the check swing. 2-2 takes one on the corner. That's strike 3. Goes down looking. Back-to-back strikeouts for a couple of replacement batters. And Colton Hagner. Colton Hagner. Trying to go 3 for 3. Not too many others have had this much luck. Warnick's reached 3 times. Hagner has reached twice so far via a couple singles. Single and a double, actually. Legged out the double back in the 3rd inning. Takes a ball on the outside. So 1-1 is the count with the man on first, James Bornick. See if Green Bay can try to do a little bit of cutting into this lead. It's getting a little late here in east side of Green Bay at the Joe. Clouds have disappeared into the pitch black night sky. And many of the kids have also gone home. Good for them. Their parents' strict bedtime even during summer. Doesn't always happen. Delivery? Misses down. That's the 4th walk of the season. And it goes to Colton Hagner. Colton Hagner. So, bottom of the lineup, Mason Sequin. Landon Lozier will get another opportunity. Umpires conversing from home plate and just inside the base paths. Not entirely sure what the message was about. Regardless, Mason Sequin is up to bat and swings on the first pitch, fouls it away. and swings through strike number 2. Ahead in the count, 0-2, man on second, 2 away. Sequin goes down on strikes for the 3rd time here tonight, swinging all 3 times. That ends the inning. It'll be top of the order due up for the Blue Ribbons for their last opportunity here in the 7th. But first up, gotta hold Sheboygan. Green Bay trailing 7-2 here on Blue Ribbons Media Network. Not from Texas, but we are from Green Bay. The Blue Ribbons at the Joe one more time this Thursday. Get here, get your tickets. I'm not sure what else to say. 7:30 start time against Ashwaubenon. Nice local game. Thursday should be good weather. And that will be the end of the line for Green Bay home games here at the Joe. And with bitter news, that could be the end of the line here for D'Angelo and myself, Sam Marchant, as broadcasters here for the Blue Ribbons. It has been, the most unreal experience being able to broadcast for the Blue Ribbons. The people here are incredible, and this baseball club is bought in. Tanner Alstein, one heck of a manager. Line out straight away center field for Connor Lash. Out number 1 here in the 7th. But regardless, this ball club is managed incredibly well, from the on-field manager, Tanner Alstein, all the assistant coaches, your general manager in Brad, your owners in Ken and Jen, everybody that helps out. There is a lot of really good ball players here, and it goes to speak. Obviously, they moved up quite a few to the Northwoods League. Great opportunities for them. Easton Hurd, Quinn Fallish, Easton Arndt, and Evan Chichanovsky. The 4 guys that are now Northwoods Leaguers. Strike drops in there. Even the count, 1 apiece. But just an incredible opportunity. Incredibly thankful for this opportunity. I don't want to speak for Dom, but I know that we are both incredibly grateful. And he'll have more words to say about that come Thursday. I'll have more words to say about this come Thursday. But this very much could be the last time I'm on play-by-play for the Blue Ribbons. And don't want to take that with a grain of salt. Walk here with 1 away to Nick Tenney. Jimmy Jurgensen steps back up to the plate, the lefty. Had some tough luck in game 1, but has swung a much better bat here in game 2. 1 away, A's lead 7-2. there's only so many times you can say that you're grateful and thankful and all the things. I get it. It gets to be redundant, but definitely something that I want to express my gratitude and the thankfulness I have, especially to Evan's father, a member of the board here for the Blue Ribbons. He's the guy, Mr. Chichnovsky, that got me this opportunity. Saw my social media account at Marchant's Media, Marchants Media, subtle plug there, and saw a video. Jurgensen, broken bat, sounded like Zemer taking over for Dawson Schmidt, retires Jurgensen for out number 2.
27 Hudson Wagner.
Saw a video, messaged messaged Jen, Ken, whoever it was. Then I was reached out to on Instagram via my media account, and they said, "Hey, we're looking for a broadcaster. Here's the situation. Are you interested?" Absolutely. This is one heck of an opportunity. I'm super grateful for it, and I get to stay at home. I get to broadcast for a hometown team. Like, it's been super awesome. There, lots of things going on this summer, but coming to the ballpark and broadcasting Blue Ribbons baseball has been an absolute honor. I'm thankful for everybody that's been involved in the process of getting me to this point, supporting me, and ensuring that I can chase this dream of being a sports broadcaster. Make it to ESPN. If you're interested, you can follow my media account. I post a lot on there. Takes one straight to the back, does Hudson Wagner, and you could hear that from up here. They'll put a man on first and second with 2 away. It's lucky Paul just gets a walkout from his catcher Hagner, allow an opportunity for Wagner to catch his breath. One more year at Lakeland, finish up my masters, finish up playing softball. Position has come available that I have taken an opportunity on that I'll announce on my media channel at some point in the next couple of weeks. But all in all, a very fortunate situation to be here in Green Bay and broadcast this summer. That was my long-winded explanation. I'm a talker. This is what I get paid to do, or in any situations, what I want to get eventually paid to do really well. Learning, growing, doing all the things. Like, there's a lot that goes into this, but just thanking everybody that's been a part of it, and very appreciative for everybody that has viewed, watched, listened, and been excited to turn on a broadcast, because Dom and I have been on it. It's been a pleasure to bring you Blue Ribbons baseball all summer long here on the Blue Ribbons Media Network. In true Blue Ribbons fashion, Paul hits another batter, loads the bases up here with 2 away. Bases juiced. Alstein wants to talk with his pitcher. And lucky Paul, he just needs one more out. Infield will stay where they're at. It's just going to be Paul and Hagner and Alstein. Bottom of the lineup, George Haas is on, trying to make some more damage happen here for the A's. They already lead 7-2. First pitch out of the manager meeting is a strike. I think also what's incredibly awesome about this is you have a night like tonight, like youth night, and you get to see Eli, the bat boy. That's what he's been doing all season long. Garrett Brown, little jam shot, sends it over, and will retire the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th. Green Bay, one more opportunity. They need 5 to keep this thing going. But you get to see the kids at the ballpark, get to see them light up, enjoy themselves, and also all of these guys get to become kids, play summer baseball with their friends, enjoy opportunities, and keep things rolling. Sam Marchant, your play-by-play announcer here for the Blue Ribbons. Bottom of the 7th, probably the last time we'll be on play-by-play, regardless of the situation. We're going to be back here on Thursday. Final game for the Blue Ribbons at home here at the Joe. Be here if you can't. Tune in. We'll be live starting about 7:20. Bottom of the 7th coming up here on Blue Ribbons Media Network. Pinch hit appearance here to start the bottom of the 7th. Braden Steinbecker will take over at the top of the lineup for Landon Lozier. Steinbecker, Plew, Dawson Schmidt. That's who's set up here to get the first 3 swings at it, trying to keep this game rolling. Steinbecker rolls one over, foul. And another delivery. Swings through, strike number 2. Jared Reclatus trying to go the distance, all 7 here. He's allowed just 2 runs. Gets Steinbecker down on strikes, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Brings up Braden Plew. He's been a strikeout victim all 3 times. He's been up to bat. Plew just trying to put together a good piece of hitting here. Spoils off the first pitch, but makes some decent contact. And spoils off pitch number 2. Getting closer and closer. Down 0-2. Misses high, and Plew won't chase. Just stays in there, stoic and composed. Misses outside, count evens up at 2-piece. You're still with us. I appreciate you. I know it's beyond most people's bedtime at this point. But a big thank you for tuning in to the broadcast all season long. Plew, hard shot to third base. Knocks it down over there to Stelt, but unable to make a play. That's actually a new third baseman. That's not going to be Stelt.
Number 24, Dawson.
He moved over to first base, did Stelt, and holding it down over at third. I'll have to see. Plew reaches on the air. Unless they give him a base hit for that just due to how hard it was hit, but I think that's a play that is probably something you can make. Schmidt, chopper. Hard play here for the second baseman. Tag for 1.
Number 53, Garrett Brown.
Schmidt makes his way back to first base, so it's a fielder's choice. Out number 2, down to their last out, runner on 1 here for the Blue Ribbons. Blue's going to reach on an error. Chopper, Garrett Brown, shortstop, takes on it. Haas all the way over to first, not in time, safe. Garrett Brown hustles down the line and beats it out. 8 hits apiece here for Green Bay and Sheboygan. Big difference is Sheboygan has manufactured the runs. Green Bay 2 errors in this one. That was actually hit number 9 on the evening. Bornick. Big old hack with runners on first and second. Delivery here. Bornick inside. And Casper behind the dish just snags it. Trying to just extend the ball game. Give Sawyer Larson another opportunity to swing the bat. Struck out his last time up against Recreatus. Bornick laces a ball into center field. Ames comes over. That's out number 3. Sheboygan sweeps the doubleheader of your Blue Ribbons. Green Bay goes to 14-10 in league play.
Blue Ribbons baseball, the 45 with all fans in attendance today, and the final thing will start at Neighborhood Association. The Blue Ribbons at home will be on Thursday, July 23rd as we celebrate Christmas in July against the Sheboygan Lookouts. First pitch scheduled for
Final game here for Green Bay will come this Thursday, July 23rd against the Ashwaubenon Lookouts at 7:30. First pitch. Recreatus, his final stat line, 7 innings, 9 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned, a walk, and 13 strikeouts. 105 pitches he tossed today in a 7-inning, 2-run ball game. 75 of them strikes. Snell will get the loss, 3 2/3, 6 hits, 6 runs, 5 earned, 4 walks, 5 strikeouts. Paul comes in 3 1/3, 2 runs, just 1 of them earned, a walk, and a strikeout. Green Bay does out-hit Sheboygan 9-8, but can't do it as they are outscored 8-2. Zachary Grossman and Hagner, the lone RBIs. Grossman caps off a stellar day here with the Blue Ribbons. How about it? July 21st, a day Zachary Grossman is going to remember forever, more than likely. He pumps 3 bombs and has himself quite the afternoon. It's way past my bedtime, probably way past yours. Green Bay out of the Wisconsin State League race for first place. But the good news is we've got another game here at home Thursday against the Ashwaubenon Lookouts. Myself, Sam Marchant, and D'Angelo will be right back here. Dan will be joining us. He'll be here ready to go for the final home game of the season here at the Joe. You're not going to want to miss it because Blue Ribbons Baseball is must-see TV. It's been a pleasure, as always. Very thankful for this opportunity. Very thankful to bring you Green Bay Blue Ribbons Baseball all summer long. 8-2, the final here. The A's win it, and Green Bay will move on to tomorrow. Sam Marchant, Blue Ribbons Media Network. This is another Blue Ribbons Media production. The doubleheader swept on by the A's, 10-9 and 8-2. Y'all have a good night. Thanks so much for joining, for listening. Take care. And as Nick always says, whatever you do, do it for the Blue Ribs.